What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today, BTC USD. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, all right? It is the 17th of May today, 23 hours, 26 minutes left in the day. We've just closed another day here up in this consolidation phase, and we did close it red. Thankfully, we closed it red. We are finally out of the overbought zone. This is what we wanted to see. This is a good job. Thankfully, we've done that. Now we have the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, where we likely don't do much, and then come around Monday, we'll probably move up. Now, if today closes green, that's fine. Tomorrow can close red. I would like it if the next 2 days in a row close red, because even if, like yesterday, it was just 0.2% to the downside, 0.2%, 2%, whatever. Close both of your days red. The more red that we get, the more cooling off we get. And as ideal as it would be to get a higher low, I think a double bottom or even a lower low would be nice to see here relative to this in the daily RSI. And we can definitely do a lot of damage over the weekend. So we'll see how that goes. Last weekend was when we dropped from the overbought zone all the way down to the 60s. So I have faith that we can do the same thing here, if not more. But time will tell. Regardless, we're out of the overbought zone. We're poised, we're postured, we're wound up and ready to move higher. Absolutely we are. Don't listen to the guys who are telling you we're going to go to 97K. Don't listen to the guys who are telling you this is a double top or a triple top or whatever it is, and we're going back below 90K. We're going to go to zero, right? Don't listen to those guys. They're hoping, they're wanting, they are wanting to buy. Probably because here they told themselves, damn it, I'm on the sidelines. I wanted to buy more down here. I thought it was going to go a little bit lower, but it didn't. Now I just want to wait for it to go down here, and I'll buy back. I swear I will. But then guess what? It ripped. These are the same guys who back here did the same thing. They're like, oh, damn it, it's up. That's okay. It's going to come back down. And it didn't go back up, right? They've been saying this 1, 2, 3 times in a row. One of these times they're going to be right, but it's not this time, right? Here we are at $103,000 right now. Likely what we're doing here is exactly what we've done. My expectation would be, if there's a snowball's chance in hell that we do go down to these areas at 97 to 96, $98,000, something around here to find support at prior resistance. If we do this, it's going to be so fast, you're going to miss it. As soon as you check the headlines on X.com, you're going to watch this thing rip back up to the upside, because it's not going to be long-lived down there. There's too much demand. I'd be entirely surprised if that happened at all. If we were to go down there, it'd be a liquidity grab. It'd be a stop hunt, stop loss hunt, right? It would not be anything prolonged, and would likely come back up in the opposite direction just as fast as it ripped to the downside. But other than that kind of flash crash scenario, I really don't see us dropping down to this area. I really just don't. I think that the next area is $120,000. I'm very confident. I'm absolutely extraordinarily, astonishingly confident that where we go to, regardless if we drop to 98 or 97K first or not, the next target area is 121.4K, right? Whether we do this, whether we do this some more and then we go up, whether we do this first and then we go up, either way, all paths take you up here, right? We're going to 120K or higher by the end of this next phase. Now, Bitcoin typically likes to finish with the bang, but not always. You know, sometimes you get the bang right in the middle. Here you started off with a little bit, then the bang was in the middle, and then boom, then you kind of trailed off at the end, but this is where that move ended, right? Here you finished with the bang. Absolutely you did, right? Here you finished with the bang. This one you finished with the bang, right? I don't know, same thing here. Typically, you like to finish with the bang. So I'm just saying, in the essence of finishing with a bang, you moved up here, you consolidated. You moved up here, you consolidated sideways. You moved up here, and then you consolidated sideways. When you move up here, I'm expecting we won't just consolidate sideways and continue on our merry way up to $1 billion and just not stop and move like this the whole way up. I think this next move will provide a more significant correction, more significant than anything we've seen since that low back in April. So I think once we get up here, we will kind of see a more significant correction than what we're used to. Not what we're used to, but what we've seen over the past month now. But I don't think that it'll be so significant that it takes us back below 100K or anything like that. But I'm just saying, from here, what am I saying? What am I getting? Oh yeah, if this is our last move up before we start to get a serious phase of correction, consolidation, might we finish with a bang? You would think that going from 103K to going to 121K would be finishing with a bang, and I'll admit, I think that that's fine. That's sure. In a whole move up like this, you're finishing with the bang right there. But let's break this down a little bit, okay? I'm going to delete all this and then put the fib back on. In the essence of finishing with a bang, getting the FWB, right? I need to get that on a shirt or something. From a low to a high, your initial move, not to the high of the consolidation range, just this initial move, it was 15%, right? From your low here where you started your move, not from the low of the range where you started your move to the high, you know, maybe here, I don't know. That's kind of where it ended before you started consolidating. So 12% there, 15% there. Here, same kind of idea, you know, 12%, 15%, whatever it is, in this kind of area, something like that. You've seen these kind of movements the last 3 times. Now, in the essence of finishing with a bang, I don't know where this move's going to start, but let's say it starts here. If you go all the way up here, that's a 17% move. In relativity to these moves here, it is larger, but is that really finishing with a bang? I don't know, man. Is that the FWB? I don't know. I feel like the FWB might be if we come all the way up here and we see an overall 20% move or larger. Little fun fact about the 1414: if you do interact with the 1414, when you do interact with the 1414, it's very uncommon to stop right at it. Oftentimes you go just a little bit above it, just a little bit. Sometimes a lot more than a little bit, but a little bit above it, right? It's like if you're anticipating this area as a rejection zone, as a resistance zone, most of the time I would say put your sell orders below the line. But here it's like you put it at the line and above the line, because it will likely wick just above there. So 130K to 121K is essentially our derived target possible outcome for this next phase higher. When does this next phase begin? Likely it'll begin sometime next week. We're looking for 2 days red this weekend. We're looking for a red weekend, baby. And maybe not a huge red weekend, just kind of like a neutral. It can be huge, I don't care. The lower the better in the RSI. But next week we will begin breaking out. We'll break out above this 886. When you break above the 886, you go nonstop at least to your 1272, if not higher. This whole area between the 1618 and the 1272, this is your primary target zone. So you really could run all the way up to 140 on this next endeavor. Yes, we could run up to 140K by the end of the month. It's the 17th now. By the end of the month, we could be all the way up there. But I'm leaning more toward this 120 to 130 area as of now. But it wouldn't surprise me if we went up to 140. If we're not there by the end of the month of May, I think early June we will be there. And certainly end of June, we're going to be much higher. But this is just kind of that next phase, right? What do I mean by that next phase? What do I mean by this? I just mean, you know, here you moved up, you moved sideways, up, sideways, up, sideways. Where's the next up going to take us? Somewhere in this box of glory and riches. And I'm thinking that 128K, somewhere around there, just a little bit above there, 130K right in the center of your good old glorious box. That's probably where we're going to go, right? We're going to do a victory dance in the glory box. I got nothing else for you guys. I don't know if I have anything else that I want to say. Daily RSI is cooled off. I love it. 4-hour RSI here. Looks like it wants to go down. It had a chance, but it looks like it wants to go down, and that's fine. This is good. We want it to go down, because if it goes down 4-hour, that can portray the next couple of days or even a few days. So good. If we're moving down over the weekend, that's good. We want to see that. Get back down to this area, bounce here, maybe even just a little bit below these lows. That's fine. 1-hour RSI looks like it wants to go down too. So lower. 103.2K now. I would not be surprised in the least if we were back down around $101,000 or even just below $101,000 over the next couple of days. With that in mind, if Bitcoin's moving down over the weekend, altcoins will likely move down too. So hold on to your hats. Do not get shaken out. Everything's fine, okay? Some coins are going to go down. Some coins might go up. But next week, all coins are going to go up. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be a good time. If you've had a blast since the beginning of April, I think this finale move, right, this, what was it? Finish with a bang. I forget what it was. It was the FWB, yeah. If we're going to have that FWB, then everything is going to, this next move up, as much fun as we've had from the beginning of April, this next move will be the kind of cherry on top to this overall procedure that we've been going through. I don't know if I have anything else that I want to say. I'm running out of words here, so I'm going to end it there. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. We haven't even gotten started, guys. We haven't even gotten started, right? We might find some resistance up here, but we got a lot of work to go. We've got a lot of growth. We got a lot of that left in us, okay? All right, bye-bye. See you on the next one. Take care. And I don't know, drink some water, right? You know who you are. If you haven't drank your water today, this is your sign. This is your signs with C-Zar that it is time to drink some water. Do not drink a gallon of water. No. Don't be one of those. You don't have to drink a gallon of water every day unless you need it. You're going to clear out all your electrolytes. Don't do that. And if you're drinking a gallon of water, you better have some damn minerals and stuff in there. Drink enough water to fill your thirst. If you're forcing yourself to drink water, that's too much water. If you're drinking water every time you're thirsty, that's barely enough water. Just drink water regularly. You don't have to consume a gallon. I don't consume a gallon. I go through like a gallon maybe once every 2 days. You know, maybe a little bit more than that even, but still. But I'm a big dude, man. I'm like 230 pounds. Anyways, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.